Hi, I'm Will. Welcome to Willswheels 10-minute tea break or coffee break as it is this morning because I'm back in the coffee and you'll see why in a minute. Right, let's go and we'll see what we're doing today. I'm going to try to do this all in one hit today instead of that because I don't have time. I've been instructed I'm only allowed to refer to this as a sweet van, and I have no idea what that's about, but apparently it's something to do with the 70s show, so if you know what that's about, let me know. I have no idea. Anyway, we are doing loads of bushes, drop links. There's a few £100 of all the bushes have gone into this. It's got new suspension, new springs. This is my favourite type of customer because it's basically just do everything. Just do everything and make it right, whether it needs it or not. So some of the stuff we've taken out has been okay. You know, people would still use it, but it's just a case of just do everything. Just do every bush and everything you can get your hands onto. Just change it all, which is brilliant. It's not even a money no object thing. You know, it's still be sensible about it, but it's repair the thing you have instead of trying to buy another one. You know, you could go buy another one of these for, you know, probably about the same price as what we're putting into fixing it, but you would have to do it all again anyway. You know, you wouldn't get a better one. So in this case it's yeah, I think you just swing underneath it and see, and actually because the bodywork's been done on it as well, it's really good condition. So just have a look at the sills in that and underneath the front as well, which is all already done. You can go in there because you'll fit underneath that way. Right. Other problem is Land Rover. Land Rover cowped on me at 1 o'clock last night when I was on my way home. I'll pop that bonnet so you can see what we're looking at here. The lights came on in the dash, okay, as if it was running out of power, but it kept going for a while, and then eventually more and more lights came on and it conked out. But then I got it jump started and it ran again. So if it was the alternator, then how would that make sense? Because if it was the alternator, then it wouldn't be able to put out the power to keep the thing going. And if it was the battery, well, it would have died. It wouldn't resuscitate just from that, you know, and then die again if it had been the battery. So because it did twice. So I have no idea actually to figure that one out, unless it's something like the alternator is fine when it's cold and only starts dropping in output whenever it gets warmer, which doesn't really make much sense to me, but it's about the only thing I can think of at the minute. So that needs investigated and figured out. And that's all I've got. So now I'm going down to Belfast to get some new springs for the sweet van. The leaf springs in it are cracked, so I have to go buy, there's a single spring conversion set for it instead of the double leaf spring, so I'm going down to Belfast to get that. So that's about as much as I can do. So William, take over. See you later.
I haven't a clue what we're doing yet. I'm just getting some ice pops in case the weather gets good.
You're gonna have to, I don't know. I think I've got about 4 minutes of 10 minutes filled, so the rest is up to you. See you there. I'm seriously cool.
Okay, bye. No ice pops for you. Let's see what we can find to fill the rest of the day then.
Actually, no. Here.
I don't like coffee.
I can't leave coffee.
You may drink apple.
Right, I'm here for 5 minutes still.
You don't want to take over?
Nope, I'm here 5 minutes drinking coffee.
Okay, let's go. Looks like it's all on me now.
It was up to 2 o'clock in the morning, so it was, and I'm in first thing this morning. I need the coffee.
But as far as I can walk, because I don't know what I'm doing. So now that Will's away, well, he does want this thing on the lift, but now seems like the perfect time to put it on so we can maybe have a wee bit more fun. So this is his 540, so it is manual, 6-speed. So if you pop the bonnet, I'll see if we're getting some keys to this thing. Right.
A manual factory V8 actually.
What could we do with the battery, Igor?
You know what would really help us?
Go on.
Put the battery terminal on, you know.
Right, let's get the battery terminal on this thing. So while he's doing that, so ignoring that ever happened, while he does that, we will show you around this thing. So here we have the main thing, and probably the best thing about this car is the 4.4 V8 engine. Other great things you'll see actually on the bonnet is has a full set of BC racing coilovers in it. Fortunately, around at the back you can see, as this thing's had spent a wee bit of time on some tracks drifting, it's had a wee bit of a knock a few times, so it's rubbed quite a few walls in its day. This particular car has come up for sale a few times, and as far as I remember, every time it came up for sale, Will missed it. So it was getting dangerously close to becoming a donor for possibly an E30 or something like that there. But the last time it went up for sale, Will was very quick to jump on it and make sure he got hold of it. So the nice thing about E34 540s manuals is that they're actually quite rare. I say quite, there was 249 manuals made for saloons. So Wilkins is quite a rare car for him to have, but he has no problem keeping it in this condition. Although what he won't maybe tell you just as much as there was 62 Tourings made, and he sold a Touring so he could have this instead. He just did not use his Touring. Personally, I think a Touring's much cooler, but that's just myself. Right, we'll see this thing sounds like when we fire it up. So this car's been fitted with a short shift and a couple of extra gauges and stuff, and obviously the big stick for cornering. We have the addition of some bucket seats and some harnesses that there's no way they're going to fit on me, plus I'll really not need these to get into the lift. This car's going up on the lift hopefully to see exactly what it needs to put it back on the road. So I would imagine these pins are probably the only thing that's holding this boot shut because it's had a knock. So yeah, slight damage to the back of the car, but nothing that can't be replaced and fixed. So in Will's opinion, all this needs is a set of wheels and it's basically ready for the road. So we're trying to convince him that it needs a set of rotor grids. But any other suggestions? Put them in the comments. Ready to get this thing onto the lift? So that's it, we're going to get this on the lift and get on with some real work. If you like what you see, then press the like and subscribe and all those other buttons. And if there's anything else you want to see, stick it in the comments.